Hi everybody, how are you doing? Welcome to today's session. Hope my lovely students are doing well. You're happy, you're soaked in the spirit of Christmas. Hi everybody. Hi my dear kiddos. How are you? How are you, my wonderful, wonderful champions of vocabulary? So excited to welcome you in this session. So glad to have such smiling, bright faces. So good to have you. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the session. So, we are continuing with a special series. So, we have a series where we are learning the words associated with Christmas. So, this is vocabulary of Christmas. So, we are enjoying the season of Christmas. And how are we enjoying it? We are enjoying it by learning some Christmas related terminology. So, welcome to the session. Before we begin, what are you going to do? You're going to use the share button and you're going to invite a lot of your friends so that we can learn together. Wouldn't that be exciting? So good to have you. Hi, everyone. All of those who have joined us just now. So good to have you. Welcome to the session. So, Santa is carrying a lot of exciting words with the alphabet D for us in today's session. So, we are going to learn a lot of interesting terminology. So, let's get started. For those who don't know me, my name is Juhi Narula. I have 12 years of experience in training students for various competitive exams. I also happen to be a life skills coach and a content creator. I've done my bachelor's in technology and master's in business administration. So that's a quick about me. Let's get started. Before we begin, everybody who has joined, a warm welcome. Hi. So good to have you. Welcome to the session. Welcome to the class. Quickly give me a thumbs up if you're ready for the session. Please do let me know. I hope you have invited your friends for our wonderful Fundoo classes where we do fun and learning together. Right? So let's get started. So, the first word for the day is dips. D-I-P-S, dips. So, this is a sort of a sauce which is served along with chips as an appetizer at Christmas dinner. So there is this girl Daisy who has ensured to serve various types of dips for her guests. Okay, so whenever you go to any Christmas party, if they are offering you chips, don't forget to ask for dips, right? So there can be various types of sauces, sort of a sauce within a thick consistency, which is served along with the chips that are served in the Christmas dinner, right? So the word is simple. Now, what are you going to do? You're quickly going to frame a sentence and put it in the comment section, put it in the chat section. Everybody, we always do it like this. And why do we do it? Students do ask me, ma'am, we have learned the word, you have already placed the sentence on the screen. So, why are we doing this boring task of making sentences? We are doing it because if you will do this particular step, the retention will become better. Okay, so everybody, this is the answer to your question what's going on in your brain. So what are you going to do? You're quickly going to frame a sentence and you're going to let me know your favorite dip, right? So mine is mint flavored. What is your favorite dip? Please do let me know in the comment section, and everybody quickly frame a interesting statement so that we can move to the next word. Everybody start doing it. Great, great, wonderful, wonderful. So we are coming up with some beautiful sentences. That's so cool. And how's your Christmas preparation going on? I hope you have decided on the decorations. You have thought about how are you going to decorate your Christmas tree? What are you going to wear? How are you going to donate? How are you going to bring smile on the people? What are the gifts you're going to give? What are the gifts you are going to receive? I'm sure there must be a lot of planning going on, isn't it? Do let me know, make some interesting videos and put it on our app so that I can see those wonderful videos, right? So that we can also get soaked in the spirit of Christmas, right? Great. So quickly give me a thumbs up if you're good to go to the next word. Everybody quickly just do that. Can I have a thumbs up coming? I hope we are sorted with this word. Great, great. Thank you so much for such great response. You people are awesome. You are my rock stars. Let's move to the next word. So how do you pronounce this word? We pronounce this word dulcimer. Okay. So we don't actually create the sound of R. You say dulcimer. Okay, so this is an instrument which is used in some Christmas songs. So this is a typical instrument, and specifically when we talk about Christmas carols, you remember in the previous class we were talking about this very interesting word carols. Anybody remembers the meaning of the word? So we spelled carols like Carols. So I'll just do this thing that I will write this word for you, which we learned in the previous session where we discussed the words starting with letter C. So carols. So carols are specific, hymns that are sung during Christmas to praise the Lord, right? So now dulcimer is one instrument which usually is played at the time of Christmas. Okay, so there was this fellow Tim who was a champion in playing dulcimer. Okay, so how are we pronouncing it? Dulcimer. So don't let that R sound come. Dulcimer. Okay, I hope the pronunciation is clear. So now what are you going to do? You're going to loudly say dulcimer. Okay, everybody, loudly. Dulcimer. Dulcimer. Okay, it's a type of a musical instrument. Okay, if any one of you knows to play any musical instrument, please do let me know in the chat section. I would be very interested to know that if anybody is a musician amongst us, right? So what are you going to do? You're going to let me know in case you play any musical instrument. Yes, then which of the instrument you play. And the second thing that you're going to do, you're quickly going to frame a beautiful sentence. The word is beautiful, the word is new for you. I'm sure most of you must have heard it for the first time. You call it dulcimer. So it's a type of a musical instrument, and the sentence that I have made is a simple one. Tim was a champion in playing dulcimer. You go ahead and make another beautiful statement. Go ahead, kids, please do that. Great, great, wonderful. So happy to see your responses. So there are some students who are guitarists. Good to know that. There's one student who plays flute. Wow, that's so interesting. That's so interesting. Great, great, great. So I hope you have told your friends and neighbors and your buddies about, and your schoolmates about our wonderful Fundoo Class app. There are a lot of interesting sessions happening. You should be informed and you should bring about this awareness so that everybody can avail the benefit to be a part of such lovely sessions, right? So we have some sentences coming now. Please let me know. Are we good to go to the next sentence? Everybody, quickly let me know. Are we good to go to the next sentence? Great, great. That's wonderful. You are my rock stars, aren't you? Great, great. So let's learn the next word. Dashing. So dashing is when you're moving through the snow, right? So I have included this famous carol, right? So I'm sure everybody's favorite is this one. Dashing through the snow in a one horse open sleigh, right? So I'm not going to sing. I've got a bad throat today, but I'm sure you know this, that we are talking about Jingle Bells, right? Favorite. Everybody knows about this carol, right? So we use this word dashing, moving through the snow, right? So lovely word, isn't it? Such a sweet word. So Christmas is really special, brings such sweet words in our sessions, right? Otherwise, we are doing at times words like homicide, suicide, infanticide. Now we are learning such pleasing words, right? We have learned all the positive words. Are you able to notice that? See, this is what festivals teach us, to be optimistic, to be positive, to be hopeful. If you have noticed all the words that we have learned so far, we have already have sessions with letter A, B, and C. And today we are doing the words associated with letter D. We are doing just the positive words, right? So let all the positive spirit be around us. And what are you going to do? You are going to make a sentence. Everybody start doing it. Great. Start doing it. Let's not bypass the step. We know some words, so you might feel that why to make a sentence? It is so boring, but it isn't. You are going to retain the word better. And if you know the meaning of the word, what happens is at times we become too overconfident. When it comes in the exam, then we are stuck. We would not want that with us, right? So please make a quick, easy sentence so that we are good to go to the next word. Great. So we are getting some wonderful responses. Very good. A pat on your back. Kudos. Applause for you. Good job. Very good. So let's move to the next word. The next is divine. So, what do we mean by this word divine? It means holy. Okay. So, the divine presence of Pope brought a lot of joy among the people. Who's Pope? Pope is the head priest who lives in Vatican City. So, there's a smallest country and it's just a city, Vatican City, right? So, all the clergy and the, priest or, fathers, as we call, pertaining to Christianity. Those people stay there. So Pope also stays there. That's the official place of stay for Pope, who's the head priest or who's considered to be the chief you know um, chief priest of the Christian people, right? So divine. So since he's such a such a great personality and such a holy person, so the presence would bring a lot of peace, joy among the people, right? So what are you going to do? There's a small assignment for you. You're going to find out that who's the present pope. So what is the name of the pope who's at present staying in Vatican City, right? So I hope the assignment is clear. That's going to help you get better with your general awareness also. It's not going to take more than 3-4 minutes, so everybody is going to do that, right? So I'm repeating the assignment. What are you going to do? You're going to find out that what is the name of the pope, the present pope who lives in Vatican City. Okay. So divine. Divine means holy. Okay. What are we going to do? We're going to make a sentence. Everybody start doing it. Let's see some sentences coming. Let's see some sentences coming. Everybody start making some lovely sentences. If you want to make two, you can make two also, right? One is mandatory, as many as you would wish to make. Okay. So what are the words that we have learned so far? We have learned dulcimer, then we have learned divine, then we have learned dips, right? So there's one more word that we have learned. Quickly think about it. Let me know. So what are the words that we have learned? Dip, dulcimer, divine, and what is the other word that we have just learned? Think on it and put it in the comment section. I would be waiting for the responses. Let's see how attentive you are. Everybody, let's see this. Okay? Great, great, great. We have got some answers. Very, very good. So let's move to the next word. So what is the next word for today? Desserts, the desserts. I'm sure whenever we go out for our lunches and dinners, our lunch or dinner or celebration is incomplete without having the desserts, sweets, puddings. The mithai that we eat post our lunch or dinner, we call it desserts, right? So we have Christine, who's an expert in making puddings, right? So puddings are a sort of desserts. So that's how we have used it. Now you are also going to frame a sweet, sweet sentence because the word is so sweet, right? Isn't it? So the word is super, super sweet. So we should have some super, super sweet sentences coming for us. Everybody start doing it. Let's see. What do we have as our sentences? Everybody start doing it. Make some lovely, lovely sentence. The word is so sweet, so we should have all the sweet sentences coming, right? Great, great, great. Wonderful, wonderful. Kudos, kudos. So we have plenty of sentences coming. Sweet sentences coming. Great, great. Good, good. Very good, my dear champions. You are my rock stars. Wonderful, wonderful. So we have learned 5 words so far. So what are you going to do? You are quickly going to pen down those words in your notebook so that the words stay with you, right? Quickly, quickly do that. Quickly do that. Just write down the 5 words that we have learned so far. Everybody, and once you are done, you're going to show me a thumbs up, okay? So that I know we are good to go ahead. Right, so we have learned 5 words so far. What are you going to do? You are going to write those 5 words in your notebooks, right? It's important that we keep a track of the words we are learning on everyday basis, right? So I always believe in this advice that I give to my students that whenever we are working, whenever we are studying, whenever we are making an effort, we should always track our progress, right? We should not work aimlessly. You're just learning without knowing that how far have you reached. How would we know, right? So we need to trace that how much we have progressed, how many words we have learned, how many words are we learning on everyday basis, are we improving than the previous day, right? So this will only happen when you'll start using pen and paper. So I know it's a time of internet and time of laptops and gadgets, right? Online sessions. So we seldom use our pens and papers, but we should at times, get this, that we put it on our papers, or in your laptop. You can also use a Word document for the same, where we are able to trace the progress made, right? So maybe, after 5 days, if you are getting some time, you can just open the page where we learned the words pertaining to letter D, and you can revise, right? So you will have one place where you can go back to and revise, right? Isn't it such a cool idea? Do you agree with me? Yes or no? Yes or no? Let me know. Okay. Okay. So we are halfway through our session, so it's time to take a tiny whiny break. Go get a glass of water for yourself, a glass of milk, whatever you can have quickly, some nuts, but no cold drinks. No, they're very unhealthy. You are not doing that, right? So quickly take a tiny whiny break and join me back soon. Everybody, take a quick water break. Come back soon. I am waiting for you. Everybody, quickly go. Quickly. I'm sure, you'll be back with a lot of energy, right? Uh, if you don't want to, drink water, you just quickly, get up from your seat and, do three jumping jacks. It will bring back the energy, right? So the moment you feel monotonous, you feel tired, just get up from your seat and do some jumping jacks. That brings in a lot of energy. It's a tried and tested way. Let me tell you this. This is the top secret, okay? Great. So we are seeing some students joining us back. So let's wait for a few more seconds for more students to come back so that we can proceed with our session. Great. Wonderful. So I hope you are all charged up now. So let's move to the next word. Next is doxology. I'm sure this word is also new for you, right? Like dulcimer, this is also a very specific word that we put in Christmas terminology. So this means hymns of praise. So what are hymns? Hymns are songs sung to appreciate God, right? So hymns of praise, specifically to praise, right? So the sentences after singing of the doxology, the congregation separated. So I did talk about this word when we discussed the letter C. So congregation means group. Okay. So group of worshippers specifically, you use the word congregation. Okay. So there is this root greg which stands for people. Okay. So there is this word congregation. There is this very interesting word which we call gregarious. Gregarious means a person who likes to be with people. Okay, so you can say a person who's outgoing. So you can, use this word for anybody around you who is an outgoing person, who loves meeting people, who's very friendly, extrovert in nature. So we use the word gregarious, right? So greg stands for group. Okay, so this is how the word has been created. Congregation means group of worshippers. So everybody came together to sing the doxology. Doxology is hymns of praise. And once the singing was done, then they got separated. That means they went back, right? So that's how we are using the word. So congregation, group of worshippers, doxology, hymns of praise. So what are we going to do? You are going to write this word. Okay, write it, because at times we go wrong with our spellings. And congregation also, make sentences for both the words. Okay, so you have two sentences to make. I'll stay quiet. I know I disturb you, I keep on talking, but I'll just stay quiet for a while. You do this thing, you quickly write two sentences, one on doxology and one on congregation. Everybody, please do this. Great, great. We have some lovely sentences coming. Very good, very good. Good job, good job. Shabash. Very good, very good. Great, great. So make sentences on congregation also. I'm seeing a lot of sentences coming on doxology, but we would be wanting some sentences on congregation also. Okay, that's also a new word for you. We did this word when we discussed letter C, right? So we are going to revise the word today again. It's congregation, group of worshippers. Great. So I hope we are ready and all excited to move to the next word. Quickly give me a thumbs up if you're all charged up. Great, great, wonderful. So let's move to the next word for the session. Deviled eggs. It's an appetizer. So what is an appetizer? Appetizer is a starter served in order to increase the appetite. Okay, appetite is hunger. Okay, so that's what the word means, appetizer. So deviled eggs is a very popular. You'll go to Western nations, you'll find, in practically every next Christmas dinner that you attend, you are going to have this dish, deviled eggs. Of course, you must have, by this time identified that the dish is made of eggs. But, this is actually one of the starters which is very common in Christmas dinners, especially in European countries, right? So, you make a sentence, right? Let's see some. So we are having a lot of words that uh, mouth watering, right? Deviled eggs and dips and desserts, right? Sweet class, right? So that's the spirit of Christmas, everything positive, everything sweet. What do? We have fun, we enjoy, we eat, we dance, we celebrate, right? So that's what Christmas teaches us, right? To always be positive, soaked in the spirit, right? And we should try that every day. We are so charged up, we are so positive, right? Great, great. We have some sentences coming. There are few students who have still not made sentences. Why? Could you please make some sentences, my dear lovely, lovely students? Please don't bypass this step. It's really fun making sentences, right? The retention will tremendously improve. Okay, great, great, great. So what are we going to do? We have learned 7 words so far. So we are going to write 4 words that we have learned, right? So everybody, 7 words we have learned. I'm just asking to let me know 4 words that we have learned so far. Okay. So just put your answers in the chat section. Let's see how attentive you are. Okay, we have one answer coming. Dips, yes. So dips is a sort of a sauce which is, presented alongside the appetizer. Yes, we discussed this. Okay. Next is desserts. Okay. Yes, desserts are sweets, puddings. Great. We can have some more words now. Okay, deviled eggs. Yes, deviled eggs is one word that we can write. What else have we learned so far? Quickly, quickly, let me know. Doxology, very good, very good. We have learned doxology. So, doxology, hymns of praise. Okay, hymns of praise. So, that's what we have learned. Very good, very good. So, I hope you're not forgetting. Okay, you should always keep on revising, keep on checking, right? So, if you'll forget, then that is something wrong. That should not be done. We should try to retain as many words as possible, right? So keep on revising. So if you made the sentence and we are waiting for everybody to finish the assigned task, so what you can quickly do is you can make a list of the words that we have learned so far. You can revise, you can, associate, connect, right? So let's move to the next word now. The next word is door wreath. So what is wreath? Wreath is again a decorative stuff, especially for Christmas. So it's like round in nature. It's a circular sort of a ring. Okay, so it's a type of decoration, a ring which is very beautifully decorated with bells and with glitters and with bulbs. So baubles is the specific word that we learned, right? So it's very beautifully decorated that usually people hang on the front door. right? So that's what we mean by wreaths, circular round decoration which we usually place at the entrance of the door. So people make it, right? So people who are into arts and crafts, or at times, like we make rangolis during Christmas. So in Christian households, people at the time of Advent, they start making these beautiful decorations, right? So they do it by their own hands. Why don't you make a wreath? Right? So isn't an interesting idea? So I always feel when you draw, when you make some craft, right? You get into art. That's such a good de-stressor, right? That really relaxes you, and that helps you be more creative, and creative people are happier, this. So what are you going to do? You're going to make a wreath. If you make a wreath, do make a wonderful video, and do let me know, right? I would be extremely interested to see your Christmas tree decorations. If you make some beautiful wreath, let me know. Okay, great, great. So you are going to make a video. How are you going to let me know? Right, you're going to make a video and you're going to post it on our page, on our Facebook page, or on Instagram, right? So you're going to do this activity. So I hope we are clear with the word. So meticulous means careful. Okay, meticulous means careful. You're being precise, you're being accurate. So that's how we use the word. So everybody quickly make a sentence. Excuse me, I have a bad throat. Please make a sentence. Great, great, great. Wonderful. Let's move to the next word. Dasher. So Santa, Santa comes on the reindeers, right? So Santa has total of 9 reindeers, and Dasher is one name. So it's a proper noun. It's a proper noun. I'm so sorry, I've got a bad throat. So I hope you're taking good care of yourself. Okay, so wear your woolens properly so you don't have a bad throat, right? So those 9 reindeers have got specific names, and for your information, I've put the names on the screen. So Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, Blitzen, and Rudolph, right? So you remember there's another beautiful hymn, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, have you got a shiny nose? So it's a very beautiful hymn, a carol, which people usually sing at the time of Christmas. So it's a proper noun. In case there is this term that you encounter, Dasher or Donner, so it's usually the name of the reindeers of Santa. Okay? Quickly make a quick sentence on it, everybody. Start doing it. Great, great. So we have wonderful sentences coming. Very, very good. And the last is donations. What do we mean by donations? When you give to the less fortunate. So it can be, anything that brings happiness to the people who are not as privileged as you are, right? So we should always appreciate people who are donating. It can be warm clothes, it can be cupcakes, it can be chocolates, whatever you can do, but you should always try to donate. That's what Christmas teaches us, right? So if we are lucky and fortunate to celebrate festivals, we should share that happiness with underprivileged people, right? So quickly make a beautiful sentence on this word donations. Great. So we have some lovely sentences coming. Very, very good. Very good. So I hope you enjoyed the words. Now, what are you going to do? You're going to make a list of more such Christmas words, and you're going to make a video of it, right? And you're going to share on our Fundoo Class mobile app, on our Facebook group, and on Instagram. And when you're putting it on Instagram, you're going to use the tag hashtag Fundoo Class Live. Okay, so please do that, and I would be watching your videos and I would be commenting on them. I'm really excited. Also, if you have done any decoration, or you have made a wreath for yourself, or how you have decorated the Christmas tree, do let me know, right? How are you going to let me know? You're going to make a video and post it on our app, on our Facebook and or our Instagram page, right? And if you have liked the session, you're going to leave some interesting and positive comments. Could I please request that? And you're going to follow me on our Fundoo Class mobile app. Okay, so this is what you are going to do. I'm waiting for your videos. I'm so excited to comment on them. I would love seeing them. Till then, you have to keep learning, keep revising, keep practicing. Bye. Please do take good care of yourself. God bless you. Bye bye.